O'Connors. We are family. I got all my sisters and brothers and me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and dance, dance. We are family. You know why? Because I said so. Okay, let's talk about it. Where have you been, girl? Good morning, everyone. I hope all is well in your family, your home, your life. And I mean that. Okay, let me get it started. And I don't mean that I have to be on here long, but I'm gonna be on here telling you some things, talking about some things, and I can because it's my business, right? But I'm sharing it with you. What do I talk about? I ought to do, and you know what? This should be starting to be anyone if they would like to. And this is a positive realm over here. Good morning. No negative stuff. Please, please don't. Mm-mm. I'm saying that for a reason. What do I always talk about? If anyone know, they can comment down below, set your notifications, please, so you be notified anytime I come live or do anything. Set it. If you're interested, I'm not for anyone and everyone. I'm for someone. Okay. So on this day, which is Thursday, Thankful Thursday, I am thankful. Okay. Thankful, grateful, and blessed. I talk about mental health all the time. If no one wants to hear about it today, this is not for you to hear, but I have to say this. We have um, lost someone dear to us in our family. And as I tell everyone, I'm going through a lot. Okay. This is not my segment, it's my baby sister. I'm on here. I'm not putting her name on blast. And if I did, she wouldn't mind it. We all need prayer. We all need to stay in prayer. And we all need to love one another a little bit more each day. Today and tomorrow, and right at this moment, is not promised to none of us. Okay. And if you want to be a negative Nancy about it, that's not my problem. Okay. People can be whatever they want, but that's not my problem. I'm not on here to be negative. I'm on here to be positive, and I'm sincere about everything and anything I share. But I have to say this, I ain't calling no name out or nothing. When we lose loved ones, and loved ones can be a friend, if they've been your friend forever and a day, or if they've been your friend just for a week because somebody was there for you when you needed them, right? This is that segment. I don't care if nobody like me, care for me, or nothing. I really don't. I'm putting that out there. I don't. But it's a shame how people can be so hurtful, or people can be so nonchalant, or people can be so cruel when someone is going through something, or better yet, people not there for you when you need them. I can say this. When I lost my kid's father, I didn't have no one. I don't care if no one liked this or not. This is my story. Everybody have something to say about how they feel about things. Everybody have something to say about uh, uh, the way somebody treated them. I don't care if nobody like what I'm saying, but it's the truth. It's the truth. I had one person, here we go. This is contradicting, but I'm talking about physically that known or was in the same present town as me. No one. Mm-mm. Matter of fact, I had somebody so cruel to me at that point in time in my life that I made a major decision to leave that alone. But what I'm saying, if you have somebody that you live in this part of the world, and they live totally on a different part of the world, You saw them, but you never been with them. You never been in the presence of that person other than being on video. Literally. So it ain't no catfish. I know this is a real person. It ain't nothing hidden. And the same way with me, I show people who I am. Okay. Will I change? Growth and for the better. But I never change and act like I ain't never been through nothing. I never change and be like, forget where I came from type of thing. I'm not. I don't keep up with nobody's Joneses. I don't try to fit in or nothing. I am the way I am because I'm uniquely made and God made me this way. And as I say all the time, I'm not for everyone. I'm not. But I will say this, we need more positive stuff in this world to make it a better place to live in. And there's so much bitterness and hatefulness and evilness and wickedness. And people try to figure out what you're doing and they need to figure out their own life. I don't care who sees this at all. I don't. Mm-mm. And if somebody take it offensive, that's their problem, not mine. And it's their problem if they don't care for me. I'm at that place in my life. I told my older sister the other day, you know how I feel? I am a woman of a particular age, okay? I don't want my heart to be worried. I don't want my heart to feel heavy. I don't want my mind to be stressed out. I don't want my mind to feel like damn all the time. I want my mind to be at peace, at ease. I like peace. I'm a fun person. I know I am. And again, I'm not for everyone. But if I'm with someone, like you have to be with someone to see your personality and the character of how you are. And if they really, really, really that person that want to know how you really are and the type of person that you are, and they really care, I'm talking about friendship or what. I don't open up a lot in my life, but I'm not gonna open up my life for someone that don't give a damn. I'm not gonna open up myself to no one no more and give all of me to no one. So I'm saying this to say my baby sister lost her husband. Okay. hmm She lost her husband Monday or Tuesday. Well, anyhow, this week. Okay. And to see her face when she called me, my family calls me Lisa. That's not my name. I done stated that before. That's not my name. Everyone in my family calls me Lisa. I don't have no problem with it. That's not my birth name. But I'm the second to those baby girl. My mom, our brother, he's not here short, okay? And she called me and she didn't say nothing. But then as she didn't say nothing, the worry to me came in play. But I still didn't say nothing. And I'm looking at her and then she breaks down. And then she tells me what happened. See, you got to give people a chance to open up. Don't assume, don't put your ins and out, and stop taking everything personal in life, thinking that somebody, just like if you write a status, for instance, or a post, and you talking about um, people need to act a little kinder, or people need to be a little bit more, friendlier. I'm not directing this to no one. Well, yeah, you know what? Not no one in particular. Let me say it like that. It's the truth. So why would you call me on the phone and say what you talking about, what you going through? I ain't going through nothing. I'm speaking facts of how people can be. So she's sitting up there telling me this. This is my younger sister. She lost her husband and she had been with him over 20 something years, probably 30. Okay. But I know 20 plus years. I said 25, give and take. Okay. But I know when I met him. I had some words with him once, but nothing harsh. But he loved me and I loved him. That was her husband, not mine. You can disapprove of how someone is treating your loved one, especially if you're in that present moment of seeing how they're treating them. You can go to them and say, "You're not going to treat my sister like that." But at the end of the day, when you leave and they're together, and especially if you don't know both sides to the story, you need to stay out. Now, okay, somebody sitting up there beating somebody, and you there, that's a different story. Pull it apart, tell her his way, and if they choose to go back home and fight, that's on them. But in present, you know what I'm saying? He loved me, and I know this for a fact. Okay, so what? People don't care about the horoscope, zodiac sign. Okay, but it's astrology, right? He's an Aquarius, so am I. And we used to always talk about how the water can destroy everything, in a comical, joking way, but hey, being humorous. And when she told me this, I was on the phone when they was working on him, and I heard the beeping of the whatever the machine beep beep. I heard the beeping noise, and I said, "What's the noise?" So the paramedics or whoever came in there, and when I heard what that man said, I'm not getting all into it. It broke my heart for my sister. This is real. I'm such a genuine person. And for someone to lose a loved one, care, I shed a tear. And to hear them say, "I don't know what I'm going to do." I don't care if they had ups and downs, downs and ups. That's their problem, not mine, right? I lost the love of my life, my children's father. But for someone to treat her so cruel, and she going through this, that tears my heart apart. Why are people so mean? Why are people so cruel? Why are people so nonchalant about stuff? I don't care if you don't like a person, but for someone to be that way with someone, and this ain't directed to no one, this is how it is. It is. That's a shame. That's a shame. Because I'm going to tell you something. I don't believe in karma. I don't say that. But I do believe in what goes up comes down. I do believe that. And what's down is stay down because it's not going to go back up. I believe that. I can't take my mama's place, but I'm a mother, and I tell my kids all the time, I have a mother's brain. I have a mom's brain. This is what I tell them. And I have been a mother to all my siblings. I'm the second oldest, even my oldest sister, and this is not talking bad, because my mind has always been the way it is now. And my sister told me, "Let me call you because I know how you are." And my heart breaks for her. My heart breaks for anyone. And I understand we all have a number and a call in, and we're not here forever and ever and ever. But it's still sad for a person to be there today, even that same day or that the day before, and they're gone. And why am I saying all this? Because it matters. Why am I saying all this? I say it all the time. I don't know. God has people on this earth for a reason. Okay? And he had people on this earth to be genuine and loving, caring. Okay? Not for people to rip people's heads off and be mean and evil and stuff like that. But I said this to my baby girl yesterday. I'm so sick of people being so hurtful. I'm so sick of people hurting people. And I done been hurted. And I could get in so many ways about me being hurt. And even though I've been hurt, I still couldn't be in that person's, not present, but for instance, I reached out to my second husband. And the reason why my sister's husband, me and him, we was like, he had cancer. He had cancer. Both of them had cancer. My ex-husband had cancer of the pancreas. And he had the treatments and all that stuff. Then he turned around and told me, I said, we getting old, but anywho, he had hip replacement on his right and going to have on his left. And my sister's husband had cancer. He had, I think, 75% of his stomach removed. And then I think last week she just told me another type. He said he's going to do his bucket list. They've been a lot of places, but he wasn't able to do that. And I'm sharing this to say, if there's anything that you want to do or say to anyone, say it while they're alive. I don't care if it's something that they've done to you. I speak about this too. Tell them, let them know. Because when they're gone, you're going to still have that in your mind of what someone did because you did not get it off your chest. You did not. Hello, everyone. And this is a positive thing and it's an emotional topic, but it's a serious one. Please, please. This is so true. Get it off your mind. Don't keep that in you. I'm not fake. I'm a real person. I had something happen to me and I wish I had expressed it towards that person. I talked about it, but that person didn't get to hear it, and that person is no longer here. So I had nightmares and dreams about the situation. Anyone that you haven't talked to, spoke to, even if they did something to you, unless they, I'm just saying, behind bars or something, there's still ways you can deal with that. Get it off your chest because at the end of the day, think about it. They did it to you. And if you tossing and turning, walking around here having this something in your heart or triggers or things that won't allow you to move forward in life, get it off your chest. And regardless if that person say they're sorry, you got to face that person. You had a voice and you got to say it. You got to say it. You got to speak it. Because don't let nobody hold you prisoner. They in prison. You in prison too. Speak it. That's where I'm at in my life. I don't care. I'm not doing nothing to hurt nobody at all. But I tell you this, ain't nobody gonna hurt me either. And if I feel that they're hurting me or saying something hurtful, I'm going to bring it to them. And this is not being messy, what I'm about to say. It could be my sisters or my kids in a respectful way. I won't disrespect nobody. But I'd be damned if somebody disrespect me too. I don't care who it is. Because I have been talked to before. I shared this before, I think briefly. I went and sat on somebody's couch, a therapist, when I say that. And I remember her name. Her name was Jennifer. I don't remember her last. Her name was Jennifer. And she was one of those people, most time when you go to a therapist or counselor, they sit there with that pad and pencil and you get to let them know a little bit of why you're there and what's the problem and so on and so forth. So she would tell me to write things down. I have journals. 2 right here. I write daily. Okay? Daily. And she said these words: on the days that you are feeling any kind of way, good, bad, sad, write it down, put a smiley face, a teary face, straight face, however you want to make this face. You can color it red, blue, green. But she did say this. She said, don't let no one, parents or not, hurt you and not be able to speak about it. You should be able to say, as an adult, and you should be able to say it as a kid. But as a kid, you don't have a voice. You don't know which way to approach certain things. Me, that's my segment. And so when you become an adult, don't hold yourself prisoner to what someone's done to you. I don't care if it's mom, dad, sisters, brothers, lovers, or whatever, and friends, okay? And I ain't talking about Usher, Ludacris, and them. So you got to talk about it. This is the segment. If anybody want to know what I'm talking about, recap. If you're just coming in, recap. I'm talking about emotions. I'm talking about sadness. I'm talking about cruelness. I'm talking about mental health. I'm talking about how people need to speak about what someone's done to them. I'm talking about how family members can be when you lose one another. That's this segment for real. My sister lost her husband. I lost mine. That's what we're talking about. We got to get it together. I told my granddaughter last night, it rained twice back to back. It rained Wednesday and Tuesday. I keep forgetting. I get thrown off because they don't go to school on Monday. So it made me, I have to think like, what day is this? So anyhow, yesterday was Wednesday and Tuesday. And I'm sitting here like I'm sitting here now. There's my sliding door and I have it pulled back, the blinds and everything. And I can see the sky. And it was light because it's daylight savings time and stay lighter longer. And then all of a sudden, I saw lightning. This is 2 days in a row. Then the clouds were so dark and it started raining, but not heavy. And I said, whoa, she on the sofa and I'm in the love seat sitting over here. You see that? I'm in my living room. And I'm looking at the clouds. Dark. I said, whoa, the same thing happened yesterday, happening today. This is what I said. Pray for our family. I'm going to pray for your family. And when I say that, I do. I do. And the prayer I say, I want to pray for any and everyone that's been on my life, that support me, that's in this world going through anything. Keep them lifted up in prayer. In Jesus' mighty name. We all going through something. I don't care if it's as small as a dot. But figure it out and work it out before it gets as big as the ocean, so to speak. I'm crying. I didn't cry. I don't care. This is real. And my heart's broken for my sister. And I'm trying to be more supportive. The thing that hurts me the most, not being there physically, because of transportation. I'll be around her every day. I don't have money to catch a lift every day to go, come around, go, but I would. My mom always told me this is what she told me, no one else. I know what she told me. This is my segment. Look out for her. And I look out for any one of my sisters. I ain't in no what you call a tug of war thing. Don't put me up in nothing. Because I'm too grown, too old to be going through he say, she say, pulling tug of war and all this stuff. No. Wrong is wrong, right is right. If it ain't got nothing to do with me, and even if it got the problem, not me, no one. And if I'm sitting here speaking about something that's bothering people, that's still their problem, not mine. I'm learning to, like my son said, to uh, um, think like everything that someone say, stop taking it personal. I don't do that, but this is how I want to get my mind set. Because at the end of the day, the only person I have to answer to is the Lord above, myself, and the respect of my father. Yes, him, but no one else. But I tell you this, I will listen to someone, and I could take, and I could leave. I'll listen. I don't have to open my mouth. I have a friend that says that. Example, one time he was getting to head home somewhere, whatever, not getting into the detail. And he said, I called you. You know why I called you? I'm like, okay, why? Because he said, you listen. Why would I always say something when someone else is talking? If that person wants somebody to pray for you, that's what it was too. I didn't sit up there and say, what you want me to pray for? Pray. Or if that person's venting, ranting, maybe that's what I'm doing today. And again, I'm not for everyone. And everybody probably don't care. But I tell you one thing, we need to care a little bit more about family members and others and stop judging people and picking people apart and making fun of them. Because that's not my segment. I don't do those things. I'm working even towards being honest. If someone I feel that is in my life and they feel like they're pinching my nerves, I'm working towards not letting that bother me as much. But I tell you this, I don't have to be around no one I don't want to affiliate myself with because this is my segment. This is me. And I say that because respect my wishes, because I done brought myself a mighty long ways and fixed myself. I don't have to be around nothing that I thought I want to. Like right now, I'm in this house by myself and I don't care. I don't care. I said we came in this world with the pushing of the mom by ourselves. And even if you a twin, you still coming out by yourself. And no two twins coming out the same. At the same time, I meant to say identical, yeah, but one might have a birthmark. So we all is uniquely different. We all are different. And don't nobody know nobody's story to be trying to pick a person apart. But some people will put themselves out there and just make a spectacle of themselves. That's their business, not mine. So on this note, Ohanas, I just wanted to come on and give everybody a recap of why I haven't been on. I could have came, but I've been in the crying stage. I've been crying, and I'm crying out, not because just a loss of a loved one. I'm crying out because I see how people are. It's so it's pitiful. That's the word I want to say. It's so pitiful and hurtful and vindictive and wicked and evil how people are. And for those that think they haven't done nothing to no one, you got the problem, not me. Because I tell you this, You might not have to deal with me to deal with the situation, but you got to deal with somebody one day or another. You have to face it. You have to face it with someone. That's what I believe. So as long as I know I'm walking on this earth, heading in the right direction and path, hey, that's all that matters to me. No one's perfect. I tell you this, I ain't doing nothing to no one or anyone. And this phone, what the heck? Y'all, excuse me. So that's why I'm on here. I haven't been to the gym, but I've been working out. I've been doing a lot. What was it? Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. I've been going walking. I have been doing that. I have a stepper on my phone. Matter of fact, I have it on both phones because depending on which one I take, it'll show. And they tell me, keep up the good work. You've been doing more steps with stuff like that. But anywho, just I'm trying to keep myself sane. Because sometimes you can fall a victim of depression can creep up on anyone. That's what I'm trying to say. You can. That's why people need support. A lot of times when people don't have no one to share things to with, good night. What the heck? How is it that you can be for someone? That's what I said. Be there for someone. No, I don't want to go around saying, you know what, I did this for you and you didn't do this for me. No, that ain't what I'm talking about. But deep down in your heart, you know I've been the person that was there for you. hmm And you get treated so bad. That's what I don't care to be around no more in my life. I have. So on this note, recap. My sister lost her husband. They've been married over 25 years. I lost mine. The only man I should have been married to. My ex-husband. I've been married twice. That's why I say that. He's sick, got issues. I don't care. I don't wish nothing bad on no one. And I just reached out to him. I did. And I wanted to, because he had reached out to me and told me what was going on with him. He done had the radiation, chemotherapy, and all that stuff. And I still, despite how he treated me when we was bad, I said bad. He married. That's what I meant to say. Um, I don't care. I want nothing to happen to him. That's past tense. I've been divorced from him since 2012. You think I'm holding that still inside? Mm-mm. How you doing? I'm checking, see if you okay. I don't want no what you call it, reconciliation or nothing, rekindling. But for two people to be adults and being able to speak on a cordial conversation between each other, that's where it's at. Hi, how you doing? Are you okay? Is everything okay with you? I remember the last time I talked, I reached out to you because you reached out to me to let me know, but I still reached out to you because I'm concerned. I don't want nothing to happen to him. He said, guess what? I've been on my job for 20 years. I helped him get that job. And he lets me know this. If it wasn't for you, I filled the application out. I was the one that pushed him. I was the one that said, you guys, I was the one that said, stop thinking less of yourself. And even when he had to do a drug test, we keeping real over here, okay? put no name on it, and you smoked, and you thought you was gonna get fired and lose your job. You stop that. You drink plenty of water, what you got, cranberry juice, teas, purify yourself. Get that out your system. It ain't that serious for you to lose your job because you think you can't give up on something. And you've been there looking here. God's good. 20 years and you got your OSHA. It's OSHA. I think it is OSHA. License to be on a construction site. What is that? That bucket thing, like a tractor or something. Don't give me the line. Something that flattens out the dirt and carry it back here and there and all this stuff. Making $40-something an hour. God is good. And you was the reason why I got this job. See, that's grown people stuff. Thank you. He always acknowledged me. My kid's father. You have your significant others back. That's why I say I only had 2 husbands, and I shouldn't have never been with be with somebody that you ain't married to for X amount of years and giving them yourself, and they can't respect you. Wifely duties or husband duty? No, 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 no. This is not that segment. I ain't doing that ever again in my life, ever. But if I'm married to you, regardless if we together or not, at that point in time we was together. I was married to both my husbands. Total in my life, I was married 30 plus years for a long time with my kid's father, my second husband. Kid's father no longer here, and I'm not married to of course, neither one. But yeah, that's my segment. So on that note, just wanted to come through the door and share what things have been going on and things that I always talk about, most importantly, and it's hitting home. I say that everything that we go through in life, one point or another, hits home. We just gotta love each other. I'm just so saying. So I'm gonna head myself off of here, and I hope everyone have a magnificent day. And you know what? We are family. You know why? Because I said so.